Welcome back to another episode of Rainbow's Tech Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about my streaming equipment, my camera, my microphone, and a handful of the other peripherals I use when I stream, as well as some of the settings I use for streaming, and anything else I can think of to cover for you guys at home if you're interested in streaming or picking up some new hardware for your stream setup. For a camera, I use the Sony a5100. It's one of Sony's mirrorless cameras that has a clean HDMI out. I have that run into my computer through an Elgato Cam Link with 4K pass-through to get the highest quality video I can from this camera to use as both my webcam and my recording camera when I'm here at the computer. I really like the a5100 because at this point, as an older camera, you can find it fairly cheap on the used market. It's got a clean HDMI out, it's got great autofocus, and the quality overall is great, and it's still well supported in the lens market as well. I'm currently using the 16-50 kit lens that came with the camera, and it does a great job. For audio input, I use the Elgato Wave 1. To be honest, I would have bought the Wave 3, but they were out of stock when I purchased it on release. The main differences between the Wave 1 and the Wave 3 is the front button has more control on the Wave 3. You have the ability to change the gain for your headphones, for the microphone, mute, and a few other features that come on the Wave 3. The Wave 1, though, is still a quality microphone. It sounds great. It's really clean and crisp for a USB microphone. The front button does mute the mic input to your PC, so it's easy to reach and mute yourself if you need to mute your mic. On the back side, it does have a headphone output for side tone or being able to hear your voice directly from the microphone. So there's no delay as it processes through your computer if you are the type of person who likes to be able to hear your voice so that you can adjust your audio levels. The nice thing about the Elgato Wave is it comes with the Wave software through Elgato. Elgato's Wave software is basically a virtual audio interface. You can utilize it to select different inputs and set them on different channels inside of the software. After you've set up your inputs, the Wave software gives you two separate outputs, one for your headphones and one for your stream. That way, if you like your music really loud for yourself, but you don't want to drown out your voice on stream, you can set up two separate outputs that have totally different volume levels for different attributes or different programs on your computer. And the one to the stream, you can fine tune and then not have to adjust, while you can adjust your levels for what you're hearing for a better experience for everybody. For those of you familiar, it's very similar to Voicemeeter or Voicemeeter Banana, but definitely cleaned up and simplified for your average user to be able to take advantage of without having to deep dive too hard into the complexities of something like Voicemeeter. Continuing in the audio department, I also built myself a hardware audio slider device that directly controls my Windows audio levels. And I've assigned different programs to different sliders, as well as the master volume for my PC, to the 5 sliders that I built into this. The build is very simple. Some cheap sliders off Amazon, an Arduino, and a 3D printed case. In a couple of hours of work, I was able to put this together, and it's worked great ever since. Really helps me to adjust my audio levels so that I can change my game sound or my music for me to be able to hear at different levels on the fly. And of course, I can't talk about my stream setup without my Stream Decks. I run 2 of the Elgato 15-key Stream Decks. I run them as a pair or set up as if they were one large Stream Deck. I'm a big fan of the Elgato Stream Deck. That's why I bought a second one. The price at $150, in my opinion, is totally worth it. I use my Stream Decks to control OBS, as well as some of the other features for my stream. On top of that, I also use it to run most of my computer. I use it to change the lighting for both my stream lights and my smart lights that I use in the room. I use it to open programs, open games, use hotkeys for editing in Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, After Effects. I have a lot of my bookmarked websites on my Stream Deck as well, so that I can easily open websites that I use regularly. Really, the possibilities with the Stream Deck are open-ended. Because it's a hotkey-enabled device with screens for keys, you effectively have infinite key options, and your creativity is really your only limitation. That about wraps up all the hardware I have specifically for streaming. If you have any questions about the camera, the microphone, any of my stream settings, or anything else, feel free to drop a comment below and I'll try to reply. If you're liking the content, you want to see more about streaming, stream hardware, or just general tech, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that jazz. It really means a lot and I really appreciate it. Also, I stream on Twitch on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You can find me and my schedule on Twitch at twitch.tv/rainbowsmog. Thanks for watching.